Okay, so the first thing I want to go over is basically to help your short putting. We have a few little drills here that were set up. This is what Phil Mickelson does quite often. It's a great drill. I use it myself, and it's just basically, you know, working those short distances from 3 feet, 4 feet, 5 feet, 6 feet. You can go as far as 10 feet if you want. You can even do 20 feet if you want, but it's mostly set up for the shorter range putts, 3, 4, 5, 6 feet. So what you want to do basically is you want to set up to where you can have, I have 6 here set up right now, but you can do as many as 10 or 12, whatever you feel comfortable. And the more you do, the better, because it's basically like a little all around the world drill. So let me see your putter just 1 second. And what I like to do is I actually like to do it kind of quickly, but not rushing. So what I like to do is I like to get in, just set up, take a look at the hole, and kind of get a stroke, and then I go right over to my next shot, take a look at the hole, make a stroke. And the idea is to kind of get into like a little bit of a rhythm with your stroke and to give yourself kind of a feel of what that distance is and what you're trying to do. So basically, why don't you give it a shot here? I'll reset you up and go through your 6 putts. Good. It's okay. Keep going. Okay, good. You did very well. You made 5 out of 6, so I'd say that's a pretty good start. So basically, and like I said, you can go as far as 6 to 10, and you can do it, you know, kind of the same way you were doing the short game. Keep your stats if you want to, and you can really kind of get a feel. So you, and what some players will do is they'll literally put 10 around and they won't leave until they make 50 in a row or 20 in a row or whatever. Some pros have that, you know, I need to make this many before I can leave the putting green, and some pros will do that. My advice to you is you don't really need to do that yet. Basically, I would say that you can just kind of do your own thing, but you should have some sort of thing set up where, you know, maybe you can make 6 in a row to start, and then if you feel like that's too easy for you, maybe go to 10, and you know, and so on and so forth. So I would say give yourself some sort of, you know, start, you know, with that. Yeah, and basically go, you know, move yourself out too. Go to 4 feet and then try and make 6 in a row again. And it's obviously going to get more difficult the further you get away from the hole. But I think it's a great drill to just work on your short putting, and also moving around kind of at a little bit of a quicker pace than normal. It gives you just a rhythm, a good rhythm to feel what you're trying to do and to feel the stroke more and to have more confidence in your short putts too. Because that's what we're trying to get out of this, correct?
Right.
You want to be able to step up and go, okay, this is easy. You know, I know what this is going to do. I feel comfortable. And obviously you're going to miss some still, even when you're a great putter. All the great putters miss putts still. But I think this drill will be a great start for you, and I think you will definitely improve your short putting just by that. And also another thing you can do, and I'll grab a couple alignment sticks here, and what you can do is you can set this up, and you can basically make it so where if you want to step in here, we can make it so your putter is just, put your putter in here, we'll make it so it's just a little bigger than your putter. We can start bigger than normal, and this will kind of give you an idea too of your stroke and see where you're, you know, moving the putter path, and see if you're taking it inside or outside. And even go ahead, make a couple strokes, just practice strokes, and that kind of gives you a little feel of where your putter should be. That's good, and you can kind of feel like you're not getting out of the box a little bit there, and that's perfect. Okay, so one more thing I want to show you is the 20-foot drill, and we will do that. What I like to do is I usually walk off 7 steps either way. So what we will do is we'll go this way, and we'll put a tee here. And then what you can do is you can actually put a tee on the opposite side of the hole as well from 20 feet. And the idea is to get it from uphill and downhill. So if you can pick a putt where you see where it's uphill one way and downhill the other way. And then what I like to do is a little game. I take 3 balls and I go from one end and I putt all 3. And then what else I'll do is I'll take, you can start out at 3 feet. I think that's a better range. I take a tee here, and then I also put a tee, you don't have to put it right in front of the hole, but about 3 feet there. And the idea is to get it at least past the hole and past that first tee. And obviously you don't want to be short because you're not giving the putt a chance to go in. Right. So the idea is to hit 3 putts and make sure you get all 3 past the hole, and then you can actually go to the other side and do the same thing. And what you try to do is, I call it 21, you actually try to go 21 putts in a row, either getting it to the hole or past the hole, and then once you do that, you're basically completed what you're trying to do. But the whole idea is to get a feel of, you have to get the ball to the hole or else it's never going to go in, obviously. Right. So if you give yourself a chance to get it to the hole, the more putts are obviously going to go in. So why don't you go down there, and we will hit 3 putts just to see what it feels like.